He's here, Your Highness.
Send him in. Shalya, when I was told you'd survived the fire and returned to camp, I was impressed. However, I'm irritated that you failed to bring me the heads of Abhimanyu and Bheema.
My king,
Never mind your pathetic excuses. I was going to have you executed for your miserable failure. But Karna had a better idea. You, Shalya, Super Warrior General, are stripped of your rank and title immediately. You will now serve the Kaurava army as Karna's charioteer.
Well. Isn't this a sight? Lord Bheeshma watching others partake in their base instincts. What will people say?
When you've sworn the oath I have, Lord Drona, watching others give in to temptation is the only indulgence one has.
This vulgar display is not the way of the Super Warrior. We taught them better than this.
The world has been the way we've known it for a long time, Lord Drona. Perhaps it is time for a new way.
Karna! If you think I'll play along with this charade, you're mistaken.
Are you already disobeying the orders of our king, Shalya? You may have given him your allegiance foolishly, and perhaps you might even think of it as trickery. But you did give him your word, and I thought you fabled super warriors held that above all else.
You dare speak to me this way, dog?
Better to be a dog than the horse that pulls it on the battlefield.
Ah! Impossible.
I am the son of a charioteer and have bested super warriors in combat. I sit by the right hand of the king, and I am the greatest warrior on earth. I am Karna. For me, nothing is impossible. So be wary of things you say or do in my presence.
Big talk from you. I know that as Lord Bheeshma lives, you will not fight in this war.
And who is to say how the old man will fare in tomorrow's battle, or the day after that?
You hold nothing sacred, do you?
I hold my word sacred, as should you. See to it that my chariot is prepared for tomorrow, just in case.
A new world, indeed. Philosophers and poets devote their lives to the question, what thoughts lie on the mind of the king? But one does not need to be either to see what is on your mind, my friend. So let me hear it in your words, Yudish. Tell me why the king does not sleep and instead burns with conflict.
1,000,000 men, Krishna. 1,000,000 men burned alive in an instant. And this was just the first day of this war. All the fears and doubts I had when I challenged Duryodhana for my kingdom lie in front of me again before the sun rises on our second day of battle, all on account of my actions, Krishna. The blood is on my hands. All these men and the countless yet to die for my birthright and honor would be living happily if I had just surrendered to Duryodhana I need no counsel, Lord Krishna, in the burdens a king must bear. And yet, if my honor and birthright is to soak in the blood of ordinary men, who do not question my orders, but rather lay down their lives for them, I do not know how many more days I will be able to prolong this war. I lose sleep, Krishna, because I choose their deaths over their lives. And as I see the river swallow up their ashes, I'm not certain I made the right choice.
Look at me, Yudish. A king that is impervious to the fate of the soldiers that fight for him is not worth serving. Your burdens these days are heavy, but also the lightness of a feather compared to the burden of doing nothing to stop Duryodhana. You are the instrument of fate playing itself out in the grand architecture of the cosmos. No man could bend beneath the weight of this load, but only you, Yudish, will not break. I was with you when Markandeya related the tales of the 4 ages. You have been witness to how this war will determine the fate of the world for future generations throughout time. Whether the world will see a great dynasty of kings establish a golden age of peace and prosperity for generations to come, or if it will be ruled by a tyrannical hand whose boot heel grinds away at man's will and freedom forever. Fate has chosen you and your brothers to stand upon the crack of the ages and fight for the children of eternity. Do you see your destiny racing towards us, King Yudish? Are you ready to embrace your burden, embrace your true birthright? Then cast down all doubt, my friend, as these men lying before you did when they chose to follow their king into battle. This war will test you again and again, but never forget what it is you fight. I haven't.
Hey, like this video? Why don't you hit the like and subscribe button? Leave a comment too. There may also be other shows here that you might like.